What if just 5 minutes a day could help you sound more fluent and more confident in English? Let's practice together and improve our speaking one answer at a time. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are practicing speaking part 1 with the topic snacks. Before you answer the questions, study the vocabulary on the screen first. Learning useful words and expressions will help you give richer, more natural answers. Here is how to practice. Study the vocabulary, listen to the question, pause the video and answer by yourself, then listen to the model answer. Finally, compare your answer with the model and learn new expressions. The sample answers are designed to demonstrate the quality of a Band 7+ response, using natural vocabulary, clear grammar, and well-developed ideas. Ready? Let's begin. IELTS Speaking Part 1 topic, snacks. Vocabulary. I'm a sucker for noun. Trying my hand at something. Afternoon slump. Afternoon crash. Insatiable. Kryptonite. Contraband. Peckish. Grazing. Better for my wallet. Adding up. So far so good. Here and there. Hunger pangs. Clued up. Question. What snacks do you like to eat? If you asked me that a year ago, I would have said that I was a sucker for pastries and baked treats. I had a minor health scare earlier this year though, so I've made a concerted effort to cut down on sugar and swap out processed foods for nuts, berries and seeds. I'm essentially sticking to a whole foods diet as far as possible. But I've also been trying my hand at baking muffins, making homemade granola bars, and making my own trail mixes. That being said, I can't escape the fact that I have a sweet tooth, so I also pack a piece of dark chocolate with my lunch. I save it for the mid-afternoon when I start to crash a bit, and it really helps me get through the afternoon slump. On Mondays, I bring 2 pieces of chocolate because, well, it's Monday. Bringing my own snacks to work is also helping me save quite a few pennies every month, and those savings are starting to add up. Overall, it's better for my body and for my wallet. So far, so good, I would say. Question. Did you often eat snacks when you were young? Yes, I'm afraid I have to admit that when I was growing up, I had a sweet tooth with a mind of its own. I didn't just experience cravings for sweet foods. I also had an insatiable appetite for anything with a satisfying texture to chew. Crisps, donuts, and cookies were my kryptonite. I could eat an entire box of Oreos in one sitting. Fortunately, though, my parents were quite stern about eating junk food, so my siblings and I were only allowed to have sweet treats at the weekend. On special occasions like birthdays, we were allowed to indulge in the cake or whatever Granny made for us that day. In hindsight, I think my parents were very reasonable and fair with us getting sweets, but that didn't stop us from trying to sneak our contraband candy home with us after school. Question. When do you usually eat snacks now? What I do these days is divide my nuts, berries and seeds into servings and pre-pack each serving into a Tupperware that I bring with me to work. Then at work I can nibble here and there without taking a full-on break to eat. I still take my mandated lunch break, of course, but I found that grazing like this throughout keeps my blood sugar balanced and avoids hunger pangs. Question. Do you think it's healthy for you to eat snacks? Well, the snacks that I eat nowadays are definitely healthier than those I used to eat. I'm not very clued up on the science of whether snacking between meals is actually healthy, but I'm not experiencing any adverse effects. The way I think about it is, I can avoid the temptation of buying unhealthy snacks when I get peckish at work by bringing some healthy snacks with me from home. That is the end of today's Speaking Part 1 practice. Remember, speaking confidently doesn't happen overnight. It comes from practicing a little every day. If you found this lesson helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new speaking practice session. Now, here is your challenge. Answer the questions again without looking at the model answer. Try to use some of the new vocabulary you learned today. Thanks for watching, keep practicing, and I will see you next English session. Goodbye.